The following program is a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. The first season is comprised mostly of very new Dungeons & Dragons players. Please be kind and courteous and enjoy the show for what it is. Enjoy. Roll for roll. How
Zokkan?
high up is he? Like
He's about 4 or 5 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not.
So he's screaming, freaking out. I'm going to run up to the trap, grab out one of my daggers, and I'm gonna climb onto this thing with him. And while I'm hanging on, I will get up close to him and kind of like shush yourself. You would do well to get us killed in here. And then I'm gonna attempt to cut him free, or cut the whole thing down.
Roll.
Would you like me to roll, sir?
Yeah, roll a dexterity.
Right. I watched this happen.
And then, so that's a d20 plus the dex modifier?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I'm just crouching, looking.
Yeah, you have 12. Yeah, you have no problem going up there and cutting it down. I mean, it's within arm's reach to pull yourself up, and you go up, you shush him down. You guys cut it, and both of y'all take 2 points of fall damage.
I figured he'd brace my fall, but okay. I'll take it.
Jaeger's pretty much falling on his head. Yeah.
I whisper because I can't see where Nixera is. Maybe we should have grabbed those healing potions.
And then I whisper back, I agree. 100%. I was so right about this.
And then as I hit the ground and Zokkan's pretty much just falling on top of me, I just say, whisper, and you gotta be kidding me.
But as you guys are sitting there, you don't hear anything. There's no alarms being tripped. There's no anything.
What about birds or animals? Is it deathly quiet?
Yeah, no. It's regular nature.
Okay.
You did scare some birds whenever it went up, but it doesn't look like anything besides regular nature is going on.
I'm gonna while we're on the ground, I'm gonna say to Jaeger, what were you thinking? Allow someone that knows of stealth to go first if you don't know where your footing is gonna be. And then I kind of give him a slap on the chest, and I start to get up.
Okay. So you guys get up, and you see the trail leads off to the right a little bit, and it's back into that dense. Are you guys changing up the marching order?
I'm gonna say probably.
At this point, I don't want to be first anymore.
I think, between me and Zokkan should go. Or actually, we should roll stealth and go forward.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm still stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm still stealth.
Lead us in, Nixera.
Wearing plate, or splint mail. I'm not very quiet, or not
Click,
extrally
click.
stealthy. But
So
I am observant.
So Nixera heads in first. She comes out and motions towards and goes in the direction. Who's following after her?
I'll go next.
Axton?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna gesture Jaeger as if to say I'll watch your back.
And I'll just shrug my shoulders and just roll with it and just walk right behind him. Right behind Axton.
So Nixera?
Mm-hmm.
Nixera?
Next.
Nixera. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Okay.
Okay. So, like Jaeger before you, you notice that this is pretty dense. You can't get low enough. The branches are hitting you in your face. You're trying to move through, but you're being very stealthy about it. You're not making a lot of noise. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
As the branches keep hitting me in the face as she moves past, I whisper behind me, "Did I mention that I don't like nature?"
Was that your dexterity saving throw?
Oh, wait. That would be
D20 plus your...
dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with twig snapping, you step forward and you feel there's nothing there. And you fall into a pit of leaves.
There's no way, just a warrant, there's no way I could see this and try to, like, grab her by any chance, is there?
Go ahead and roll dexterity.
Okay.
D20 plus your dexterity.
Alright. Here goes. Trying.
Luckily,
either.
luckily, you guys are pretty close. And as she's falling forward, she feels it stop as Axton's hand grabs her by her pants, and she's just holding there.
I'm
What do you
gonna.
want to do, Axton?
I'm gonna pull her back, if I can.
Roll for strength.
Could this maybe be an athletics check? Maybe. I mean, strength is fine. I just figured I'd throw it out there since I'm athletic.
I think
athletic guy.
with more of an athletics would be if you were to do something by yourself, like climb something.
Sure. Figured. Hey, it's worth a
This
shot
is more
because
of
we're
a-
rolling stellarly so far. So I figure anything we could do that'll help. All right, here goes. Strength roll.
Okay, you have no problem yanking her back up, and she kind of falls back in onto your chest, and you kind of hold her for a second as you both look at each other, like, okay,
And then
okay.
and I quickly just get up
Yeah.
and brush off.
Well, somebody doesn't want us going this way.
There, you can see that there is, like you can get around this pitfall pretty easily.
Behind them, you can at the back, you can see me giggling, but you can't hear me giggling. But you can see I'm enjoying this a little bit.
All right. I look at Nixera and say, "Do you want to continue to lead?"
And then
If not, it could be my turn
Would
to-
you guys care to go around the pits?
That sounds.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Very
Would you
well,
like
then.
to go ahead and lead us?
If it suits you, and then I scoot right ahead.
Alrighty, changing the pecking order.
You're welcome. He's holding.
So who's going after Zokkan?
I'll
I'll
go
go
in
right.
case you want to go, or in case.
No,
you
go
fall.
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm
And
apparently
after-
good at pants grabbing, so you know.
Yeah,
have
you're taking up
proficiency in that.
the rear.
And after the first mishap, I'm still content with staying in the back and watching the rear.
Okay. Go ahead and who's first?
That is I.
It's Zokkan.
Okay, roll survival. Everyone makes it around the pit, and we're up, and you see that there's an opening. Okay. So you're able to move these branches out of the way, even more so than your other companions. So that way, your other companions can kind of stand up a little bit. You see kind of the edge to the path. Are you just wanting to barrel out? You want to go sneaky? Do you want to? What do you want to do?
I am just going to continue on forward, just kind of like making a path for them while constantly kind of like checking my footing, checking around me, checking above, and following. Is there some sort of? Am I still following some sort of a path?
Yeah, there's a path.
It's evident? Okay, just let's continue on.
Roll perception for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, you can see all the way to where the path kind of dips out of the forest area, and you looking around notice that there is no more traps. So the rest of the way is clear for you and your companions.
I'm gonna turn around to the three behind me and say, the path is clear. We would do well to make haste through the end of this. And then I kind of like pick up my speed a little bit and kind of I've stopped caring so much about getting everything out of the way because I know that it's clear. So they kind of hopefully they'll get the message that they're supposed to pick up the pace and get on out of here.
Yeah. So after you turn back around and start picking up the pace, you hear what sounds like broken common, very high-pitched, kind of an argument. You can't really discern the nature of the argument or exactly what they're saying, but you can definitely hear that there's something up ahead.
Sure.
Roll a nature check to discern if you know what these creatures are. Okay. So you hear, yeah, it's just a
almost a one. No.
So you with your travels and knowledge and having encountered these probably before, you can hear that these are kobolds.
So I turn around and I'm gonna slow down and stop them and say, shh. It appears we've found our kobold friends. And then I kind of like do like not really like not a whistle, just kind of like a, you know, his mouth clicks like, and I kind of motion for Nixera to come up and join me in looking at what I'm hearing and seeing and which direction I'm looking at.
Do you understand the clicks, Nixera?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I follow. Or I go up towards.
Of course I do.
Sneaking.
Yeah.
We've established this. This is a thing our party. We have hand symbols like there's 4, 1, click click means this. We're good. We got this.
So Zokkan and Nixera, go ahead and roll for stealth.
This means dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the stealthiest of signs.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you guys stealth up and get to the edge. You can peer out either way. Are you guys looking left, right?
That feel when your modifier is higher.
But your roll is so low.
Jeez.
Yeah, his modifier is nasty.
Let's see if I can just kind of just nod to Nixera and point right, and then I look left.
Okay, so are you in front, Zokkan?
I'm still in front, I believe. Yes.
Okay, so Zokkan peers his head out left as he's pointing to Nixera to look right, and Zokkan, you see more dense forest into kind of rocky terrain. It's pretty much all you see, and then the rocky terrain kind of goes up, and you notice that there's more dense forest over to the left. Nixera, whenever, and actually pulled it up here in yeah, you guys can see it in roll 20. Nixera, you see this to your right. Do you see that on roll 20?
No, I don't see anything. No.
Black.
It's on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. I see it.
Oh, there you go. Scroll down. Or zoom out.
Okay.
Oh man, I wish I could center it. Zoom down all the way. But still.
It's just a function. That's just roll 20. It drives me crazy when I tried to run stuff in here. You can't center it.
Mm-hmm.
OCD going insane on that.
Okay.
All right, I've got it on the screen, but it's the only way I can get it on my screen is still really far away, but I can kind of make out.
Okay, so she looks over to the right and notices that there's 2 kobolds outside of a entrance to what appears to be a cave. There's like a little path that leads out into another path through the forest. It looks like that's typically the path that they take. And you can tell that they're kind of bickering back and forth. They're not really paying attention to much. You can overhear them say stuff like, I don't understand why we have to be here. There's no way going to find us, kind of thing. And you just tell they're aggravated.
Okay, this is all what I'm seeing. So
Right, and you're over here. Let's see if I can ping it. Ooh. You guys are coming out of over here. Do you see that ping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bottom left corner. Okay.
Yeah.
So I tap his shoulder and motion towards where I'm looking. That I see 2 of them next to the cave.
And you guys are about 45 feet away from them.
Are they? Okay, so we're.
Or 50 feet.
I was just curious.
Yeah. I was trying to count on, look at the squares. It's about 45, 50 feet from the closest one.
So I'm going to just kind of smirk after seeing what she's seeing, and then I'm going to just look over at her and just kind of raise one eyebrow.
I look at him and just shake my head, and then I start going back towards Axton and Jaeger to tell them there's 2 kobolds.
Okay.
All right. If she does that, I'm gonna slowly make my way, clinking along as quietly as one can.
Stealth.
Yeah, I know.
You're wearing chainmail, right?
Yeah, it's disadvantage. I know. That's gonna be fun.
Disadvantage.
All right. I guess I don't know if there's a way to easily roll disadvantage, so I guess I'm just gonna roll it once and then roll it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't think there's a mechanic for that. So that's really nice. Now let's see what the other one is. All right.
Okay.
With that, that's not the worst.
And Jaeger, what kind of armor do you
I
have?
unfortunately am also wearing chainmail.
All right, so you're gonna have to roll for disadvantage as well.
I see him crawling through the underbrush, and my head just goes into my hands, and I just start shaking my head before he even starts moving.
Okay.
And then I have to do a second one.
Yes, and you gotta take the lesser of the two.
I say a little prayer to Timora for please let this turn out okay.
Zokkan, are you still watching the kobolds?
I am, yes.
Okay. From what you can tell, they have no idea that you guys are there. As all four of you make it to stacked up kind of right behind each other. They're still bickering back. Like they're playing with their sling. They're not really paying attention to much.
What can I see any other kobolds in the immediate vicinity?
No.
None at all. How about not even any other sounds of more kobolds? Just literally just all I can hear and see are these two dudes right here.
From where you're at right now, these are the only two that you see and hear.
Right. I'm going to turn back to Nixera and say, we should do away with these two quickly. You get one and I'll get the other. Leave these two fools and their chainmail here in the woods. We'll come back for them.
I hear this. I don't comment yet, but I'll save my retort for later. And while they do this and have their little exchange, I just casually take out a longbow and I just wait.
Sorry, I'm just adding more bushes in here. I noticed I didn't do that.
I love
DM
these
coloring
bushes.
time.
Adult coloring. It's supposed to be zen.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. So, Zokkan, are you making your way out?
Nixera, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right.
Who are you going after?
I'll get the one on the left, you get the one on the right. And then I'll start making my way from bush to bush, sort of stealthily.
Okay.
And again, from where we are, since the longbow's got, I know I can get from there. I'll wait and see what happens as they go. If things start to go south, but I'll let them have their moment.
Sounds good. Okay, so you guys make your way up. Make a. Actually, let's.
I think I am going to stay where I'm at.
Okay, so we'll make this dot for you. That way we can kind of keep an eye on where you are, Zokkan. And you make your way up. Of course, it doesn't work. There we go. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so that way I can actually move it. Maybe I can't move it. You gotta love roll 20. Well, never mind. So, you make your way up to the first bush. Crawling down. You are... What'd you roll for your stealth? Is it the last roll you did?
You haven't asked me to roll again for one. Would you like me to roll another one, sir?
Why don't we roll for stealth?
I'd be more than happy to roll for stealth. Thought you'd never ask. Alright.
Might as well just give it to him.
14. Okay. So you make it up to the first bush. Not a problem whatsoever. Go ahead and roll stealth again for the second. Okay. So you make it over to the stealth. The second bush, you crack on a twig. You stop. They're not paying attention. You move forward. So let's go to the next bush. I wish I had some more music on here.
There's a jukebox.
I'll just put it in post, man. Isn't it like 11 o'clock?
Is that a fire burning?
Sounds like it's fire burning.
That's all I have is
11
like fire. Yeah.
I'll put it in
can
post.
remember.
I'll put it in post, man. If you just want to focus on
Okay.
DM, I got you, man. I got you. Don't you
Okay.
worry. All right, I'm stealthing for the third bush.
Okay. And you can just click on it and hit the up arrow, and they'll do your last roll. Okay, so you make it to the third bush, no problem. And then where do you want to go
So
from
I'm like
there?
right
do you want
next
to
to
go?
him, right?
You are on this one right here.
Is that 3 bushes? Okay.
Yeah. You went up to this one first, and then you
it's
went
hidden
over
behind
to
my
this
dice. Ah, I see it. Okay, never
one. Yeah,
mind.
and then
Yep.
you went to this one.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna turn around to see if Light is ready or in position. What do I see?
Yeah, because he's going after the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
And
is that who you're going after, Kugo? Or
Yeah, I'm going up to the
Zokkan.
left.
okay, so you're back over here.
okay, good, because then I can see the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you going stealth again?
Are you yelling
Okay.
that to me from the first bush?
Roll for stealth.
Me?
Yes. Since you yelled out. Okay. So you yell out. Are you moving up to the next bush? And Zokkan can feel the tension. Like, oh, somebody just yell? Somebody just yell at me? And you look up over the bushes, and those kobolds either don't give any damns that anybody's there, or they. They're really bad.
I'll give her the "Do you even lift?"
Yeah. Are you gonna move up to the next? Or are you gonna stay there at that bush?
I am. Let's see what we got here. Yep, I'm gonna move up to the last bush, the bush next to him.
Go ahead and stealth.
You got it.
You make it up to that bush, right behind the guy. No problem.
All right, I'm gonna look back one last time.
And he's kind of in front of the bush, so you have about 5 feet from you and the kobold. And if you were standing up, like, they're considerably smaller. They look dragon-ish. They have red skin. They're wearing kind of like a loincloth. They have a little bit of cloth around their arms, but that's pretty much it for the most part. You can see that they're holding a dagger, and he's holding a dagger, the one that's right in front of you, and the one next to him is holding a sling.
All right, so I turn around one last time to look at Nixera and my 2 other lovely companions.
I'm just stretching
And-
with doing squats with the bow out in front of me, just, getting ready, sitting in the back,
And I'm just leaning over on a tree, just hanging out.
Roll for stealth, Axton.
All right, that's fine.
Since you're in front.
Did you
not
just
in
say you're
front.
like waving, doing squats and chainmail over
Yeah, man,
With disadvantage.
Fortune favors the bold, my friend. Fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, if
Fortune
you roll like
rolls,
that,
man.
the bold.
You know what?
And I rub the Timoran medallion around my necklace, or my neck there, and I'm like,
They still do not see him.
So I I quietly make a snide comment to Axton, just as the dwarf said, not too bright.
I chuckle quietly to myself.
So I'm up there, and I
up
see
there.
what's going on. I see what's going up.
Yeah, you look over and you see one of the kobolds looking around. Obviously, he's not paying attention to anything. He scratches his ass and then like looks down, kicks rocks. They look like they're very bored.
Gotcha. So I'm seeing what my companions are doing. I'm kind of like, and then I basically give one last nod to Nixera, and then I am going to attempt a sneak attack to attack the kobold that's right next to me with my dagger with the sneak attack, and if I can attempt to pull him into the bush.